In reality, Women's World Champion Liv Morgan appears to have been saved by the bell. However, she is going to gloat about it regardless. Rhea Ripley has been a thorn in her side, despite 2 successful title defenses. Mommy simply never quit until an injury forced her to. On the October 29 episode of NXT, Ripley was left bloodied, seemingly by Morgan and the champion's new bodyguard, Raquel Rodriguez. The two were seen walking away from the crime scene with a baseball bat. This injury angle was reportedly a last-minute addition, as the former Judgment Day star needed time off owing to a legitimate injury. Touching on the matter during the Crown Jewel kickoff, Liv Morgan provoked the crowd in attendance when they were chanting for Mommy. She boasted about getting Rhea Ripley injured yet again. Is AJ Styles angry? A former WWE legend thinks so. This prompted Michael Cole to ask the Women's World Champion about what transpired in the parking lot during the NXT show on Tuesday. Triple H announced that it will be an annual tradition from here on at Crown Jewel. The titular belt will be up for grabs every year for the 2 world champions of the company's flagship shows, for both men and women. He even noted during the kickoff that the Crown Jewel Championship is exclusive to Saudi Arabia. With Women's World Champion Liv Morgan wrestling Women's Champion Nia Jax tomorrow night, 3 scenarios can determine the inaugural Crown Jewel Champion. Either Morgan or Jax wins, or Ms. Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton cashes in during the match and takes it all. Liv Morgan has finally broken her silence, addressing the shocking onslaught she faced on NXT and revealing the intense details behind the story that has shaken the WWE Universe. In a recent interview, Morgan, known for her resilience and fiery spirit, confirmed Rhea Ripley's status for the upcoming Crown Jewel event, adding a layer of intrigue to what is expected to be one of the year's most anticipated matchups. Morgan's explanation shed light on her journey, her plans moving forward, and the brewing rivalry that could redefine the women's division on NXT and Monday Night Raw. As the landscape of WWE's women's division undergoes seismic shifts, with stars crossing brands and alliances being tested, Morgan's words have ignited interest and speculation. Her candid revelations not only bring clarity to her own actions and the NXT ambush, but also provide insight into Ripley's status and the powerful force the Judgment Day leader is becoming. Liv Morgan has had a remarkable journey in WWE. Rising from underdog status, she has made her mark in the women's division with her high-energy style and never-back-down attitude. Her recent success on the main roster, including memorable feuds with top superstars, has earned her a reputation as one of WWE's most dynamic competitors. However, her momentum took a sudden hit when she found herself on the receiving end of a brutal beatdown on NXT. The ambush was unprovoked and left Morgan visibly hurt, sparking questions among fans and industry insiders. The assault raised concerns about her health and what it meant for her future, particularly with Crown Jewel looming. Morgan remained silent at first, fueling speculation about her involvement in a deeper storyline or a potential injury that could impact her standing in WWE. In her interview, Morgan finally revealed that her appearance on NXT wasn't random. "I went there with a purpose," she said. "I wanted to remind everyone, especially some people in the women's division, that I'm not someone to be underestimated." Her explanation pointed to a possible intention to shake things up in NXT, to reignite her career, and to prove herself as a legitimate contender, even as the competition intensifies across WWE. When asked about her plans moving forward, Morgan touched on one of the hottest topics in WWE, the status of her former rival, Rhea Ripley, for Crown Jewel. Rumors have been swirling regarding Ripley's condition and her ability to compete at the event, especially given her recent involvement in high-stakes matchups with the Judgment Day. The faction has become one of WWE's most powerful forces, with Ripley leading the charge and asserting herself as one of the top female superstars. Morgan confirmed that Ripley would indeed be at Crown Jewel, quelling the speculation about a potential injury. "Rhea is one of the toughest people I know," Morgan admitted. "She's a nightmare in that ring, and there's no way she would miss out on Crown Jewel. It's going to be a match everyone talks about." This confirmation has set the stage for what promises to be a thrilling showdown, as Ripley prepares to defend her Women's World Championship against a worthy challenger. For Morgan, Ripley's participation in Crown Jewel is not just an event on the calendar, it represents unfinished business. Despite her ambush on NXT and her recent setbacks, Morgan's rivalry with Ripley runs deep. The two have clashed numerous times, with Ripley often coming out on top, yet Morgan's spirit remains unbroken. She hinted that, while she may not be Ripley's opponent at Crown Jewel, she intends to keep her in her sights. The ambush on NXT has sparked various theories within the WWE universe. Was it a message to the NXT roster or something more personal? Morgan shed light on this mystery, explaining that her actions were part of a broader goal. "I wanted to make a statement," she said. "People think they know who I am, but they've only seen part of the picture. I'm done playing nice." Morgan's new attitude suggests that she may be entering a new chapter in her career, one that embraces aggression and asserts her dominance. Known for her unbreakable resilience and never-give-up attitude, Morgan seems ready to adopt a harder edge, a shift that fans have eagerly awaited. She hinted that her time in NXT wasn't a one-off, but rather part of a new path she's carving for herself. "I don't just want to be seen as the underdog or the scrappy fighter anymore," she stated firmly. "I want to be the one people fear to step in the ring with." Her words resonated with fans who have watched her struggle and triumph, indicating that this reinvention could take her to new heights. Morgan and Ripley have a storied history that spans multiple matches, moments of betrayal, and even brief alliances. This rivalry has added layers of depth to WWE's women's division, with each encounter pushing both stars to new limits. Ripley's physical prowess and Morgan's relentless drive create a fascinating dynamic that keeps fans invested. For Morgan, Ripley represents an ongoing challenge, an opponent she respects but is determined to overcome. Morgan's comments on Ripley's participation in Crown Jewel suggest that she has no plans to abandon her pursuit of the Women's World Championship. "Rhea may be at Crown Jewel, but she knows I'm never far behind," Morgan teased. "I don't care how tough she is, I'm tougher, and I'm not stopping until I prove it." With Ripley confirming her status for Crown Jewel, the door remains open for Morgan to renew her pursuit of the title. Although Morgan's next steps remain unannounced, it's clear that she intends to keep herself in Ripley's orbit. Whether it's a post-Crown Jewel showdown or a rematch at a major pay-per-view event, the tension between these two could ultimately lead to one of the most intense matches of the year. As the women's division continues to evolve, Morgan's revelation about her intentions and her outlook on Ripley's status speaks volumes about the future of WWE. Both stars embody different but equally compelling styles, with Ripley bringing intensity and brute strength, while Morgan channels resilience and heart. Morgan's decision to make her presence felt on NXT signals her ambition to leave a lasting impact and elevate her career. The confirmation of Ripley's Crown Jewel participation has set the stage for a potential clash between these two, perhaps sooner than later. With Morgan's vow to step up and her commitment to re-establishing herself, fans are left wondering how long it will take for her to return to the title picture. Meanwhile, Ripley remains one of WWE's top champions, with the Judgment Day by her side, further complicating any potential rivalry. Morgan's journey represents an underdog story that resonates with fans. Her fiery spirit and undeterred determination have earned her a loyal fanbase, eager to see her succeed. With Crown Jewel approaching, fans are left wondering how WWE will weave Morgan and Ripley's paths together once more. With Morgan's explosive revelations about NXT and her insight into Ripley's Crown Jewel plans, WWE seems poised to rekindle one of the most thrilling rivalries in its recent history. Morgan's commitment to proving herself as a dominant force in WWE signals a new beginning for her character and sets the stage for a potential collision with Ripley. Whether she will step into a title picture right away or work her way through the NXT and Raw rosters, Morgan has made it clear that she's here to stay. For WWE fans, Morgan's journey is far from over. Her rivalry with Ripley, though filled with obstacles, embodies the spirit of competition that has defined WWE's women's division. As the countdown to Crown Jewel continues, the WWE Universe is eagerly awaiting to see how Morgan and Ripley's fates intertwine once more, reminding everyone that in WWE, anything is possible.